What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Coach Jashuha Ayers, #Ayers Fitness, checking in, signing in, logging in, vlogging in. And first and foremost, I want to thank you guys for even just clicking on the video. I really appreciate it. Been getting a lot of feedback, a lot of comments, so it's awesome, and I'm excited to see this channel continue to grow. Now, before we get into the video, I want you guys, if you like my content and the content that you've seen before, or if you guys end up liking this video, please make sure you go and hit that subscribe button. That way you can stay up to date with all my latest videos. If you want to take it one step further, there's a little bell icon, which is a notification, so that way you can get push notifications to your phone or your computer or whatever streaming device that you're going to use. That way you guys can stay up to date with the videos. And also, if you don't mind, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button if you guys enjoyed this video. And if you like it, please go ahead and drop a comment down below about what you liked about in the video or something that you learned, or if there's another topic or video that you would like to see covered. All right, thanks for that, and let's get into the video. So, in today's video, we're going to be covering the top 10 reasons why you should be drinking water. And I do want to say ahead of time that this information is coming from bodybuilding.com, and I did use them as a resource, so that way you guys can go ahead and check out that over, and I'll have a link down in the description. That way you guys can read a little bit more about the article as well. Reason number one why we need to be drinking water. Well, it's the substance of life. Everything really needs water to survive. Unlike food, which we can go weeks, even months without, water you can make it only 3 short days before you end up 6 feet under. Reason number two why we need to be drinking water. Our body's made up of actually 80% water. 80%, that's a lot. Our brain is 85% water, our bloodstream has 80% water, and our muscles are made up of 75% water. That's a lot. So as you can see, it's important that our body needs water for everything to be working optimally. Reason number three. Water source. We want to make sure that we're just drinking as much plain water as possible. Reason being is because a lot of Americans and just people around the world tend to drink a lot of soft drinks or caffeinated beverages, whether that's like Monster, Red Bull, coffee, or tea, different things like that. Now, those tend to have a lot of either sugar in them or caffeine, which is actually act as a natural diuretic and is going to mildly dehydrate the body. So we want to make sure that we're getting as much just plain water as possible. Reason number four. Well, it plays a vital role in the body, as we can obviously see. Did you know that dehydration is the #1 cause for daytime fatigue? Just a 2% drop in our body weight of water can lead to fuzzy memory, short-term memory loss, having problems doing basic math problems, and just other cognitive functions in general. Reason number five. Well, it's for transportation and metabolizing things in the body. Now, not only does it help with the digestive tract, but also with the transportation of nutrients that we need. Now, since this is a fitness channel, I'm going to focus it a little bit more on the nutrients that are overall macro size relevant to what we're talking about today. So now when I'm talking about the transportation, because the bloodstream is made up of 80% water, it's gonna help shuttling the nutrients that we need to the muscle cells to help them build, recover, and get more energy. So it's gonna help in the process of transporting carbohydrates and proteins to the muscle cells where we want and need them. Reason number six. It's essential for circulation. Now, oxygen is higher in the body when we're well hydrated. And also, the more oxygen that we have in the body, which means that we're gonna use more of our stored fat for fuel. Our body's not really gonna use a lot of the stored fat without the oxygen, just because the way the metabolic processes work in our body, we need that oxygen to be able to burn that fat. So fat is gonna burn really good when there's a lot of oxygen, which means the fat is gonna burn really good when we're well hydrated. So if you wanna burn fat, you gotta make sure we're staying hydrated. Reason number seven. Well, it helps remove toxins and waste throughout our body. So not only is it shuttling nutrients to the muscle where we need it, but it's also taking down everything that was torn down, destroyed, or just other toxins in the body from other metabolic processes that we don't need, and it's gonna kind of help shuttle it all out of the body. Also, it's gonna help with satiety. So if you've ever noticed before when you chug a whole bunch of water, you're not super hungry anymore because that water's gonna sit pretty heavy in the stomach. So there's another good reason. It's gonna kind of help us from eating a little bit of extra calories that we might not need. Reason number 8. Well, cooling system. When you're in the middle of the summer, you really want a beverage that's gonna help cool you down. And nothing's gonna do that better than water. Now, not only does our body have to heat that water up to our body temperature, but it's also because of the fact that it's gonna be properly hydrating our body, because it's not gonna have the sugar and caffeine, different things like that, that's gonna lead to further dehydration. So staying hydrated is very important to make sure that our body's staying cool, so that way we can optimize our body functions and operate at the highest level. Reason number 9. Well, It's called chronic cellular dehydration. Now, what does that mean? When the body's consistently dehydrated for a long period of time, your cells will actually adapt to that and they'll never actually be fully hydrated, which can lead to a variety of problems. Now, not only does that, but it also weakens the immune system because the cells are not able to function properly. Now that those cells have become compromised, it puts us at greater risk for illnesses and sicknesses and different things like that we don't want in our body. Reason number 10. Well, dehydration can actually happen in the winter. Here in Ohio, the date is February 16th. And so we're still in winter. And actually, you can actually become dehydrated during the winter when it gets super dry out, even more so than when it's hot. So that's why it's also very important to make sure that you're staying hydrated over the winter. Also, another thing, when we're dehydrated, we actually tend to eat a little bit more. Kind of referencing to how I talked about before about the satiety helping with it staying full. But when you're dehydrated, you tend to eat a little bit more food because you want to feel a little bit more full. And your body's actually trying to tell you that you need water, but we kind of misread it for food. So it's also very important to stay hydrated so that way we're not eating a little bit of extra calories. Also, and so if you guys are looking and you're wondering how much water do we actually need? So a lot of people will tell you that we need a minimum of half of our body weight in ounces of water. Now that would be the minimum standard. However, if you want to have even better performance, you should actually triple that. All right, guys, so thank you guys so much for watching the video. Once again, if you liked it, please hit that thumbs up button. If you have questions, comments, concerns, drop them down in the comment box below. Let me know what video you guys want to see next. And make sure you hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all my latest videos. And that will conclude it. So till next time, #YourFitness. Boom, out.